Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. I'm going to review new comic books coming out next Wednesday, the 21st. And there's quite a few books coming out. We'll see. There's a couple things that look interesting. So let's dive into it here. Let me pull this up. Zoom in a little bit. So we'll start off with Dark Horse. That's a new feature. Action figure and statue supplies. I've never seen that before. All right, starting off with Dark Horse, we have Kojikuru the Skinner, #1. I don't know if I pre-ordered that book or not. I thought the B cover looked the best. This is another Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy series. I don't know if this is any good or not. What's the premise here? Let's take a look. Kajikuru the Skinner, the strange and enigmatic bane of Eastern European witches, has been dead many years, but from a bloodied French town in the throes of World War II, a plea for help carries across the winds of time. A desperate band of resistance soldiers and their white witch allies rest their fate in the hands of Kojikuru's ghost. And when she answers their call, it will be heard near and far. All right, so kind of an occult type book. Mignola seems to specialize in that, along with Christopher Golden as the co-writer and art by Peter Bergting. So it could be worth grabbing. I don't know. Not been picking up a whole lot from Dark Horse lately, to be honest. Lady Baltimore Witch Queens, that's another Mike Mignola production. I think that's it. Move on to DC. Batman Fortnite 0 Point #1. I'm not a Fortnite person. I've seen the video game. My son watches, I think, videos of people playing it. That's the society we live in these days. I think there's more kids that watch people playing video games than actually play the video games. So, yeah, if you're into Fortnite, this might be something of interest to you. I'm not interested in that, so I'm passing it by. Catwoman #30, definitely pre-ordered this Frizen cover. I mean, what's not to like about Jenny Frizen? Her artwork is amazing almost all the time. This is another great cover art by her, so that's a total cover buy. I mean, Catwoman's been a decent series. I'm not saying every issue's fantastic, but it's been okay. Definitely worth buying that for that cover. Joker #2, the Trevor Hairsign Santa Prisca Virgin variant is for sale. Notice the price, $175. I'm a little shocked it's still available. I've got conflicting reports. I've been told by several people, a couple retailers told me even though they had more than 50 ordered of Joker #2, they only got one of these. Obviously, that's not the case with Midtown by virtue of the fact that this is not sold out yet, and I did grab one off of Midtown for $175 to put in my pull list. This book sells right now on eBay well over $250 right now on eBay, over $250. So I don't know. Maybe the price will come down because Midtown has a bunch of these. Obviously, if they have a bunch, that means it's not one per store or one per retailer. But who knows? Midtown has multiple stores, so maybe this is a combination of their stores. They do have several locations, so this might be a pooling of several of their stores. I don't know what to believe. I spoke to Billy about it briefly on Instagram today, and he said Comics Elite has several, so it just depends on how many Joker #2s you order. Apparently, I was stating in my last video that if you only order 25, you're not getting one. I think that's still the case. But apparently, if you ordered 100 copies, you might have gotten 2. If you ordered 400 copies of Joker #2, you might have gotten 4. Um, I don't know. I don't know what the story is on this book. So I've heard some people saying, nope, I ordered more than 50 copies and I only got one copy. And then other people have obviously gotten more. So I don't know what to say about it other than it's a first cover appearance of Bane's daughter, even though people say, well, Bane's daughter, didn't that character already come out with Old Lady Harley #3? Yeah, I mean, Joker's daughter supposedly came out in that issue. Or do collectors view that more as a Elseworlds, not really in DC continuity because it's the future, whereas this is right now, this is a character that's going to be in storylines the rest of the year, kind of like Punchline. My feeling is this is a major first appearance of a DC character. To what level will that character be popular? I do not know. I agree with Billy. Usually every year there's maybe 3 to 4 important key books that come out. I think this could be one of them, especially this cover, just because it was under ordered. I do think it's a little tougher to get. It wasn't pre-solicited. People did not know about this, a month or two in advance. So that adds a little bit to the collectability of it. We'll see. I don't know. Right now, you can still grab one off of Midtown for $175. I have a couple people that messaged me and we're picking one up. So I know they have more than one because it's still available. How many did Midtown have? I don't know, but they definitely have more than one. All right, moving on. Justice League #60. Beautiful cover by Cale No. I love Cale No's art on these Justice League covers. It's a minimal trade dress. Yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer. And notice no discount. I'm sure Midtown expects that issue to sell fairly well. Nightwing #79. I believe there is a cameo appearance of a new character in this issue. I was messaging back and forth a little bit with my good friend Infamous, Chasing Comics on Instagram, and he did indicate that he believes there's a new cameo in this issue. If you click on the description, it says, who is Mayor Zuko and what is her relation to the man who murdered Dick's parents? What sinister plans does Blockbuster have for Bloodhaven? What kind of dog food is best for the three-legged puppy? To answer these questions, Dick's going to need a little help from his friends, past and present. So there's really no indication in the solicitation or description here of a new character, but possibly a new cameo in this issue. I'm not sure. You may want to just grab one just in case. So I grabbed the B cover by Jamal Campbell. I normally don't buy Nightwing on a regular basis, but if there is a new character appearance, I think it might be worth grabbing one. So grab the cover that you like. I think the one I like best is this one, the Jamal Campbell cover. So that's the one I'm grabbing. Superman Red, Blue in #2. I don't think I pre-ordered this, man. I did not like any of these covers. There's only 3 of them. I think if I had to choose one, if a gun was put to my head, I would get the Brian Bolin cover. But man, the other 2 I don't like at all. I really don't like. So that was kind of a tough one. Truth and Justice #3. Beautiful cover by Doug Braithwaite. He's an excellent artist. Reminds me of, what's his name, Jones. I can't remember the first name. J.G. Jones, yeah, kind of reminds me of that artwork. Just beautiful cover, nice cover there. What else we got? That's trade paperbacks. The rest, that's it for DC. Dynamite Entertainment. There was one cool cover. I pre-ordered this cover. It's a little bit more on Midtown, so I'm kind of glad I pre-ordered it through a different site. Getting to it. Believe it is a Vampirilla cover. Yep. This one right here, it is, I'm not surprised it sold out. It's a pretty awesome looking book. White cover, just, man, it's a cool image by Ben Oliver. So I did pre-order this for $35, a little cheaper than Midtown had it, and it is sold out already on Midtown. So that, I expect that to be somewhat popular, that issue. And there's also Vengeance of Vampirilla number 17. The one I liked is the blue tint cover. Like, that looks pretty cool. Again, another Ben Oliver cover. No virgins on this, so I don't know if there will be later. Sometimes Midtown will have like the virgin copy next week. Let's see what else. We're moving on to IDW Publishing. Godzilla Monsters and Protectors. I did watch that Godzilla movie, by the way, versus King Kong. I thought it was okay. I mean, it's definitely CGI fest. I mean, parts of it were cool. I mean, it was a little corny. And some parts were kind of nice. But, yeah, overall it was entertaining. I mean, I didn't find it to be boring. I didn't turn it off halfway through or something like that. So if you're a big Godzilla fan, photo variant could be kind of cool. I dig that. You know, pick the one that you like, I guess. Turtles number 116. I've not been buying the Turtles. I was picking it up from issues 95 through maybe 101 or 102, and then sort of fell off of it after that. So I'm not really on top of the Turtles book. There's the incentive cover. That looks okay. Usagi Yojimbo. Once in a while I'll pick up the incentive cover if it's really a hot cover. Freddie Williams the second. I mean, he's really good at drawing like Transformers and stuff. I'm not too sure about him drawing Usagi Yojimbo, so I'm going to pass on that. I think that's a 1 in 10. They're asking $18. Moving on to Image. Geiger number 1. Glow in the Dark. Cover E. So this could be somewhat limited. I have no idea. That might be worth grabbing. I think Geiger has done pretty well. A lot of people liked it. I've not read it yet, but Gary Frank and Jeff Johns. I mean, Jeff Johns is a good writer. Should be decent. Haha number 4. That's been a pretty good book so far from Image. Again, Maxwell Price is the writer, same writer of Ice Cream Man, so I think that's worth getting. Monstrous number 33. I've been collecting most of these. I think, I don't know, I may have stopped at issue 30. I don't know. It's beautifully drawn. It's the story's being kind of dragged out a little too long. I expect this series to end at some point. I don't think it sells all that well. I think initially when it first came out, there was some popularity on it. But it's probably died off a little bit. Old Guard, Tales Through Time, number 1. Greg Rucka sort of rebooting the Old Guard. This is a series that's been out for a while. Obviously, they made a movie on it. I thought the movie was okay. I like Charlize Theron. She played the main character. There was a really nice cover from Scorpion Comics that I kind of wish I had grabbed by Santa Fung. I missed getting that. And it was pretty limited, probably around 300 copies only, so I think that one was kind of cool. The rest of these covers are okay. Kind of wish I'd grabbed that Santa Fung cover. Radiant Black number 2, the second printing. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Kind of digging that. I'm going to grab that one, I think. First issue was pretty good. I've read the first issue. I have not read the second issue yet. What else we got here from Image? Anything? Yeah. I don't pick up a whole lot from Image anymore. Marvel, Alien issue number 2. I definitely pre-ordered the Stephanie Hans cover. I think a lot of other people did as well. So I would imagine most of the pre-orders are going to be for the B cover. So don't be surprised if the A cover sells out, just because probably a lot less ordered. There's also the Carlos Pacheco cover, which looks kind of cool as well. I think that's probably a 1 in 25. What else from Marvel? Let me go through the list. I kind of dig this Rom Lim cover of Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade #2. That's kind of cool. A lot of coloring there. Pretty cool colors. Obviously I like Stephanie Hans. I think this is a really cool cover as well. So I believe I pre-ordered that for around 18 bucks, which I thought was a pretty good price for a 1 in 25. Captain Marvel #28. Could be some new appearance here. I don't know. Their cover says Sorceress Supreme with a question mark. This could be one of those issues that you may want to grab just in case. I'm looking in the description here to see if I can glean anything else from it, but it doesn't really mention any new character. But it says a brand new arc kicks off with the artist Jacopo Carnegie. That's the artist. I've never heard of him before. Supernatural talent, so yeah, we'll have to see. I think that could be, at least the A cover I think would be worth grabbing. Let me get back to where I left off. Hold on one second, guys. Back to Marvel. Okay, Captain Marvel. So I believe the A cover might be worth grabbing. There is an incentive cover as well by Ortega. That one's okay. I like the A cover better, actually. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood #2. Nice cover by Chichetto. That's the regular A cover. There is a pretty detailed Kyle Holtz cover. And Black and White, Blood #2, incentive cover by Peach Momoko for 27 bucks. I think that's a 1 in 25. Champions #6. I really like this Tony Infantante cover. I think that cover is hot. Don't be surprised if that sells out. I have a feeling that could sell out. Eternals #4. I've been digging it. The art by Esad Ribic. It's worth getting it just for the art. It's fantastic. Total, buy and read and enjoy the art type of book for me. And I do love this Stephanie Hans incentive cover. I grabbed that pre-ordered. Probably around that same price. I think maybe just under $20. All right, what else we got here? Oh, that might be it. I think that might be it. Once in a while, these Star Wars Dr. Alpha incentive covers sell out if it's a really cool cover. This one's just so-so. I don't think it's that great. It's probably why it hasn't sold out yet. If it was a really good cover, it would already be sold out probably. I think that might do it. And there's some X-Men books. I'm not really following X-Men too much. I mean, if you like Peach Momoko, you may want to look at that Woman of Marvel #1 one-shot by Peach. And that's kind of cool. Scarlet Witch. That's it for Marvel. So now we'll move on to independents. What do the indies have for us this week? Alice in Leatherland. That's an interesting title. What else we got here? Blade Runner. I thought this chess cover looked pretty cool. I don't know what this is about. This kind of reminds me of a 1990s book, right? Artist is J.C. Fable? I don't know. Second Sight Publishing. Pretty low print run normally. It says missions by no rules. Second Sight Comics introduce you to chess. While hard decisions need to be made, Avery Davis makes them. All right. By putting together a under-the-radar strike team to take on missions that need a personal touch, Avery sends the chess team to investigate businessman Nakati after hearing about his crooked actions from an inside source. So it's, kind of like maybe like a Suicide Squad type book. Mercenaries. I have no idea what chess stands for. You think maybe they would tell you? I don't know if it says anything. Oh, here it is. Command Headquarters of Espionage and Strategic Strikes. All right, I don't know. That seems a little cheesy. I did put that A cover in my pull list. I may drop it. I'm gonna think about it. If you guys think I should keep it in my pull list, send me a comment there on the end of this video. There's also a wraparound Virgin variant of the same cover for $13.50. Man, I kind of like this. I don't collect Firefly, but that's kind of a cool cover. I like that. I don't collect that comic book at all, but I thought that cover, it grabbed my eye, and there is a Virgin version of it. So very, very good artistically. I like that. All right, what else do we got here? That cover looks interesting. A lot of cool coloring on that one. Grim Fairy Tales. All right, Gung Ho, Sexy Beast #4. I collected the first series of Gung Ho. I thought it was okay. I don't know. It was all right. There is a Kale No black and white line art cover. It's got some nice curse words on there for $18. I Walk with Monsters. I know these B covers by Jen Hickman have been selling out pretty consistently. I've read the first 2 issues. I thought so far it's been an okay read. Not too bad. What else we got here? Let me move on. I grabbed this one. I just thought the cover looked kind of interesting. Lost Angeles #1. Very small publisher, Bliss on Tap. I've never really heard of them. I have no idea if this book's going to be good or not, but it might be, it might be a good book to grab, maybe flip it. I don't know. Print run's probably going to be low. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of today if this sells out. Wouldn't shock me. The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. That's a new book from Boom Studios. They've been pretty good lately. Most of their books have done well. Obviously, Something is Killing the Children and Once and Future come to mind. That's both those series that have done pretty well in the aftermarket. Orcs #3, John Boy Myers. A lot of people are into John Boy Myers, so that might be worth taking a look at. Incentive cover for $9. A bunch of Power Ranger books. What else do we got here? We move down the list. Unicorn #1. I thought this cover looked kind of cool. And it was only $2. I grabbed the copy. I don't know. I'm not usually into Scout comic books, but I'll give it a look at. I'll give it a tussle, as they say. Vietnam Horror #2. Sold out at Midtown. Could be a good one to look at. Behemoth Entertainment. Pretty low print run type of book. And I think that we're getting close to here. Okay, You Promised Me Darkness #1. Another Behemoth Entertainment. Not shocked that it's sold out. All of them are sold out. Wow. Pretty low print run type of book. I think I pre-ordered the A cover. I grabbed the B cover off of Midtown. That's sold out. There is a C cover. There's a D cover. There's an E cover. There's also a variant nude cover. That's sold out. And the incentive cover for $20 is not sold out. So, who can figure that out? I don't know. You think all of them would be sold out, and the incentive cover as well, but yeah, I don't know. I was looking at them over again. I kind of wish I grabbed this one. This one looks kind of cool. That cover looks interesting. But, new series, maybe it'll be good. It's definitely a dark-themed type book. But I think that was the last one that I grabbed from Midtown. All right, guys, that's what I had for you. Man, I'm up almost 25 minutes. This is a long video. I appreciate you sticking through to the end. Again, Joker #2 This will be interesting book to watch. I'm definitely saying without a doubt this will be on the Hot 10 list this week from CBSI. So you could see this pop a little higher. There's a couple people asking $300 or more. A couple auctions going on that end of the next day that are already above $200. So, you know, that Midtown price at $175, that seems pretty cheap to me. We'll see. Depends on how many of these books are really out there. I've got conflicting information for sure. Some people have told me it was only one per store, but you had to order 50 minimum of 50 copies. And then other people have said, nope, it's more than one per store. They've got multiple copies. I don't know who to believe. I've heard both. I've heard stories from both sides that have said different things. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. If the price drops way below $200 in the next week or so, then you probably will have guessed that there's more supply out there than initially thought. If the price continues to climb, you know, if you see a raw copy at $400 or more, then that'll also tell you that there is a lot lower supply out there than originally thought. So who knows? Flip a coin. That's how it will turn out. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of this video? Maybe I missed a book I should have talked about. Put that down in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Whiskey, Cigar, and Comics. And oh, by the way, I did confirm with John Guion today. I was trying to get him in on the show this week, but he just got backlogged with deadlines. He is going to come on the show next Tuesday on a live stream. I'm probably going to do it like 8 or 9 o'clock, whatever time works best for him in the evening. Probably going to get more people that could watch the live stream if I do it later. A lot of times I do live streams around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I realize people are still traveling, coming home from work, that type of thing. So I'm going to try to do the live stream a little later, 8, 9 o'clock range. So keep that in mind. Next Tuesday, I think that is April 23rd, I will have my live stream with John Guion, great artist. It'll be awesome. We'll be talking about art and all things comics. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.